Another guy that I would love to see the Phillies go after would be Kyle Finnegan from the Nationals. He's the closer for them at the moment. His stuff is just absolutely electric. I think they're going to be looking to move on from him. He has one more year on his contract after this, which would be arbitration. He'll probably be making like between 5 and 10 million at that point. This year he's making 5.1 million. It would be a little bit of money on the books for the Phillies, but I think you could get him for relatively cheap as far as prospect cost goes, but he does have 2 years of control, or a year and a half at this point. I think the Nationals are definitely going to be looking to get rid of him because they're not in the market for paying guys at this point. It just makes all the sense in the world for them to get rid of him. It would be a perfect fit for the Phillies. He's already racked up 23 saves this year and 51 in the last 2 years. That's something the Phillies need, is a guy that has back-end experience and can take you deeper into the game as far as not having to use Hoffman or Strom or Alvarado like earlier on to get out of a big spot. And I think he would just extend the bullpen so much in that sense. One of the big red flags for him, though, would be definitely his walk rate. It's 8.2%. That's a lot higher than you would like, and it's a lot higher than what you would want out of a reliever, especially a back-end guy, because that's how you kind of get into a lot of trouble with the back end of games whenever you put guys on base without them having to swing the bat. He's really just a two-pitch guy. I mean, he has a four-seamer that he throws almost 70% of the time. He has a split finger fastball that he throws about 30% of the time. The only other pitch he has is a slider, and it's only 5%, so it's not really anything to look out for as far as the hitter would be concerned. But obviously the four-seamer and the split finger are very, very good pitches, and they're high-quality pitches. He would probably end up being the fourth guy out of the bullpen for the Phillies, but my main red flag for him this year would be definitely the hard hit rate. This year and last year, actually. He's almost giving up 50% hard hit rates, which is not ideal, but he's getting the results, so I guess that's all that matters. I'm not one to harp on like expected stats, like expected ERA and expected batting average and all that, because they don't really take into account a lot of different things. And Finnegan, he's done it long enough that you kind of know what you're going to get out of him. And he has a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, which is obviously something you definitely want out of a reliever. You want high-velocity stuff that's just going to go right by guys. This year, he's enjoying a 2.17 ERA, and he has, like I said, 23 saves this year. It's huge to have a guy that can come out of the bullpen and in a safe situation if your biggest guys aren't available. And obviously for the Nationals, he is their biggest guy, but for the Phillies, like I said, he would not be. So it would just add so much length to the bullpen.